All right. All right. Hmm. So let's see. We put books here, and then that and that. Yeah, I probably don't need all this, but sort of like whatever, right? I guess I want a row of flint. Hi, take some flint. I should probably do something with these diamonds. Let's do it. And maybe one day I'll put mending on them. But in the meantime, let's go with random. Yeah, it's probably not going to be good. Now let's see what we get. Okay. Protection, sure. Just protection 3. Unbreaking? Sure. I probably need to start retiring tools. Well, regardless, what I knew I will need is a ton of rocks. I'm actually not sure if this is how much I'll need, but this is what we'll use. Alright. That's fine if I leave that open.
Just hit the OK button to finalize all the mod installations. Now I'm gonna let my mod manager torture itself while it attempts to
Oh, so this is,
finalize everything.
I say this is exciting stuff then, right?
Okay, so now I have some of the enabled plugins have dependencies or incompatibilities that are not obeyed in your current setup. I have 5. No, one of these is a false positive. Audio overhaul is incompatible with Sounds of Skyrim. False positive. It is in your setup. MLU is incompatible with Bash level. I think that's okay. To look up at. Here it is. It contains a copy of the level lists, and it's basically help reason for this. Okay, so I need to keep that in. Run my wire bash to create a batch. When it creates a batch patch, that patch, and then I can disable the patch. Got it? RDCRS isn't compatible. So it creates isn't compatible with master license, ELFX exteriors. That one. Compatible. So I need to go turn off master lights then, because it's not. So I save this mod because in that it used. So I install this mod. Do this image. Missing master. What master? Oh, I need to. Cool. In. I should just live stream this.
What's that?
I should just live stream this.
How to almost successfully mod your Skyrim?
Yeah. Starring me and my mod manager that regrets its life purpose. It's like, oh, this guy will probably just install like a handful of mods and be done with it, right? Right?
Hold my beer.
Hold my mod list. Just the essentials.
Sure, just
a whole other
essentials.
game.
Yeah, just the essentials.
Okay, cool. So that eliminates that. That is a false positive. MOU is incompatible with Bash fix. Okay, yeah, because it has its own. So that means I need to create Bash with a separate program, and then disable that, and then that will eliminate that one. And then this last one I can eliminate by deleting this extra file this mod likes to deploy. which is stupid because it's basically there's this mod that gives out two. There's this one mod that has a patch, and this patch two other mods in one. But then the same time, the mod also deploys a patch that contains one of those mods in that dual setup to patch the same thing. So it ends up conflicting with each other because one of them is already doing what the other one does. So one of them is effectively useless because it is completely overwritten by one of them that does both at the same time. So it's completely unnecessary. I don't know why I included it. It makes no sense. So that's just the that's just the RDO US SE patch. So I need to go find it. RDO, yep, there it is right there. That shit. Don't need it. And deploy. That should be all the mods installed. But we ain't done. We're not even close to it yet.
Yeah, now you gotta get that shit working.
Yeah, that's already patches final. For the deletion. So it doesn't search for in bitch about anything. Conflict. So now I need to run. So there's like at least 4 or 5 different programs here I need to run first before. So the first one is probably going to be loot, and loot is going to allow me to sort the load order to the best of its ability with assistance from the so those are fine. Just cancel this to stop telling me about it. So I'm gonna run my mod that makes my other mods to get along by the power of community submission help. This mod is gonna basically sort my load order, update my master list so that I don't do any of this. Sort load. It's not going to be correct the first time through. Okay, cool. So now I need to go through and remove old ITM records, which are basically dirty edits on some. Says delete already included or otherwise fixed in official Skyrim special edition. Plugin is compatible with Skyrim. Yeah. So now I'm going to go through and check for outstanding errors that are basically red flags. This plugin is compatible with, so that's fine. Alright, cool, so it looks like one false positive and that will eventually be fixed. Nature of modding. My game is fine, and I don't have any errors Loot knows of that would cause errors. So I need to go probably reinstall that mod there and get rid of her. I could probably just delete the file, but I'd rather just uninstall the whole mod. Right. So that's Jeweler, Gemly, install, get all the profile. Don't know if this keeps the rules or not, so I'm gonna have to go do those. Just live stream this and have you watch it and see how cool.
I mean, all I'm doing right now is just building my hell road. Why'd I do that?
2 cameras on. I don't know where that file's coming from. I honestly... I need to go look at that log again, try to find out where the hell that file is coming from. That it's not gonna hurt anything. I think it's a mod that already fixes something, and there's also something in my load order that does the same, overwriting something, attempting to overwrite something. So it's just redundant. Not gonna probably hurt anything, but definitely want to minimize my Skyrim giving me itself any excuse. Okay, so Gimling Queen Jewelry _ Dawnguard _ Vampire Amulet Fix .esp. know where that's. I could probably look that up, find where it's coming, find the source. It's not the one I. There it is. Okay, so this is coming from. Oh, it is coming from the mod I thought it was. What I don't get is. Huh. It's strange. I've never had that as an issue before, and that mod has been in my load for like ever. So it's fixed in the special edition patch. Okay, I guess I'll just delete it. BCD. Go ahead and delete. I can't deploy into that. Close it. Okay, so now that my load order is sorted, so hopefully these mods will now work as is. What I need to do now is run loot again. Deploy. I need to run loot again, go search for any extra patches that I may have missed, because I know there's going to be one, at least. And then after that, I need to clean some dirty edits in some files just to make the game more stable. And then after I clean those, I will probably move on to setting up some special animations. And then then I'm gonna have to run my dynamic large object distance program to generate my objects in the distance of the game and optimize them. And then after I do that, then I can create my matched patch in 2 different programs. And then enable those, and then disable the mods that have problems with them, or that one that has that included. Okay. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, sounds loads. Loads of fun.
After doing this about 5 times, I kind of just know the pattern. It just takes a while to get all this done. So it's not like it's surprising me with all this stuff, because I already expect it to. It's kind of like playing in, I guess, in a similar vein. It's like playing in Magma Core versus Vios. Sure, Magma Core fucking sucks, but at least you know what you're getting.
Wait a minute, where's that portal at?
Okay, so gotta open up my cleaner tool.
Oh, so I need to be at. Oh, I need to be at. Okay, I need to be at 65.
Towards the Skyrim 2.
Oh wow, right here?
That's something I'm gonna need to fix. This only has 1 ITM record again. Be cleaned. I don't know why I'm do this. That's why you gotta do it. Modders do enough. So I want to hear you. I hear you want to Skyrim. Absolutely.
Why? Alright.
Why, you ask? Well, because it makes the game better and a lot more. Because you basically take Skyrim to the shit that Bethesda made it, and you make it even better. However, there's a problem. It's kind of convoluted. And you have to do a lot of steps if you want stability. Like, you could pretty much just throw your shit at the wall and see what stinks. See what sticks, but you can also see what stinks as well. But with this, it's like, if you want stability, then you have to go through all these extra hoops. And even then, it may be stable. But you're giving yourself, if anything, it's not a guarantee of stability, it's just a higher percentage of chance that your game probably will not crash. It's basically. And I'm here modding some older Elder Scrolls. This is kind of easier. Because I know, like, you could basically... There's this program you could download that goes and literally mods for you and installs everything you need. It kind of just guides you through installation or some things. And, like, I did that for, like, a couple hours on, if you want to call it a Morrowind playthrough, but I couldn't even leave the... Went and robbed a guy's store, got chased out of town by guards, ran into a cave full of bandits, and proceeded to my ass.
Well, I mean,
That's my Morrowind experience.
so how high should this be? I mean, I don't care if I lose another hack.
Fixes SSE? I have that already. I don't. When did this come? Hey, look, another mod out of my list. Down we go. Fixes things that other things couldn't fix.
Yo,
Cool.
dog.
Sign me up.
Yo, dog, I hear you need mods for your mods.
Oh, it's the version 2. So there's SSE fixes and then there's SSE fixes version 2. Why can they not just implement the fixes into the first one? Beats me. Hey, I heard you like bloat. Heard you like clutter.
Got some clutter for your clutter, too.
There are mods for there is one in my code that does exactly that. It's called oh, what's it called? It's a dungeon. Ruins Clutter. Yeah, Ruins Clutter improved.
What, it makes clutter?
No, it makes Clutter HD. That's what it does. It makes the stuff you generally like, the clutter that doesn't go into your inventory, look better. It's just a part of... Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. You seem to be using Genuine Queen Jewelry, but you have not enabled a compatibility patch for this. What? Circlet USSE fixes? I've never heard this before. What is this? Fix the problem the circlet mods don't work well with. What problem would they have? Okay, so apparently the unofficial patch for the game doesn't work well with one of my jewelry enhancements. Makes them all fancy and shit, not so res. Okay, I'll download this mod. See, this is why you use loot, because I had no idea this mod existed. It was last updated on the 4th of May. Was uploaded. So I stopped modding my game in, like, I think like it was July or August, I think. Alright, let me just deploy my game again. Yes, I deploy. Nope. Yeah, it's fine. Deploy. I was telling my buddy at work today. We were talking about kind of like what games we play, and he told me he was like into like games where you pick them up really quick and just start playing time on time. As of late, and then in my head I'm like, Skyrim. It's like, should I tell him? Like, hey, hey dog, heard you like games you could just jump into. Want to help me on Skyrim? Absolutely no. You want to help me mod Skyrim?
Oh, I don't know anything about mod.
I can teach you.
I'm the last
I can help you
person.
mod.
You should definitely not be asking me to mod your Skyrim.
No, I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just saying make it like you can kind of like shadow me.
I don't know why
'Cause-
you would be involved in anything about this process, but again, here we are.
Cutting room. I thought I already had a compatibility patch. Bullshit. I checked the mod pages. Apparently they didn't be missing something. Oh, there it is. Rose Squatter 2's patch. And cutting room floor. That's CRF. I don't see it. Oh, it's Arthur. We go. Yep, patch up. Shit. Am I now 266?
Is that where I want everything? Man, fuck if I know. Okay. So down, in. No, this makes no sense.
Audio overhaul Skyrim. That has enhanced blood textures. I had no idea. It's probably buried in like alternate file section. Yep, there it is. They don't always. Maybe I just. So deactivate particle patch, ESP, but keep the resources installed with this mod. So particle patch E and B, I need to go delete for. Yeah, go ahead and install the compatibility patch, enable it. Do that. Then the game folder. So that's data. What's that called? Particle patch for E and B. Let's go to the plugins here. Disable it. Cool. That's done. Anything else? So immersive citizens is the next one I need to clean. We'll get to him. Is Minecraft getting a like cave update or something finally?
Yes.
Okay, I've been hearing about that and I refuse to believe it's real, but I just wanted to confirm.
Yes, supposedly that should be happening with something. I don't know when.
I heard it was like next year, 2020.
Yeah, they're doing something.
Again, that's just what I. How long has it taken them to do it?
I don't know.
Since it's been it's probably one of the most oldest asked entire. And from what I've seen of it, or like at least I don't know if there's actually any video or photo proof of doing this yet.
There is
the video.
I think there's a snapshot out of it already. So like it's accessible. Whatever, for whatever that's worth. Yes.
So how do you want this to like affect our world we're doing? Are we just gonna stick with our world for like? I almost wish there was a way, because I know the update would apply to our world into any area that we haven't explored yet if it like came out.
Yeah.
So we'd have the new caves, just we'd have to travel like again pretty far out. From the spot I know you went pretty far, in like a circle. Like
I mean, we're
1,000 blocks
not.
out.
I don't think we're too. Let me check something. I know like we beeline for a jungle, but like, yeah, if the chunk hasn't generated, then it'll get redone. So like whatever the seed says the chunk should be in the new update, like it'll get updated to, like basically this chunk now is now whatever it's supposed to be.
Your chunks belong to us. Cool, so now they're all clean. I have all the patches I am aware of. And my Skyrim is looking just that more stable, or not even. But wait, there's more. So I need to now run. Fuck, which one of these should I run next? I want to do the bash patch probably last at the very most, or at least do that one. So I could do, because that has to be done eventually. The animations, that one, those should probably be next. Because then once I do those, no, because then those require patching from the load order. So if I want them to be at the max compatibility, I should create my bash patch beforehand, right? So I don't know. I could do this beforehand. I don't know if that's the order you're supposed to do it in. Because those mods will analyze the load order for compatibility's sake. I could always disable the bash patches if I ever wanted to. So then it doesn't load those in. Because I wouldn't think those programs would look at that. So if anything, the next thing I should probably do is the dynamic login. Probably be the safe bet for what I should do. I'm on Skype, so what that means is I like to have a job away from a job. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get off work, and then we go back to work. It's like, you're like, yeah, I got work after this. Oh, really? Where do you work at? Oh, I'm on my Skyrim. It's like basically an entire job in itself. But the thing is, I don't get paid for it. I'm on my Skyrim, my computer's resources are gonna pay for it. Sounds good to me. Game's like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, please don't.
Please. I don't think I've saved Nemesis as a program. Because all these programs I have to run, I have to make sure my antivirus doesn't block them, because a lot of them change files. And it thinks it's doing malicious stuff to continuously tell it, no, it's fine. So if I don't tell it beforehand, it freaks the fuck out and causes shit to happen. So I'm going prematurely and setting these programs to be on the list of don't freak the fuck out. That's under Nemesis. .exe. So that one's in there. That's good. I need to add this unknown. So Steam maps comment data. Cool. This PC game Steam maps com. Cool, so that's in there. That's awesome. Yes, I need to run the programs, and that's going to take like probably 10 minutes. I basically have a lot of these programs that I run that they're dynamic in the way that they analyze your custom set Skyrim like game files and with all your mods, and they basically patch themselves around your load order so that the mod realistically never needs a dedicated quote unquote patcher for like everything. It basically patches whatever your load order is. So it's super nice that it does that like all on its own. However, the bad thing is it means it's more to do on your end because again it's dynamic and it can't just be set for everyone. Other patchers can, where it's just like, here, download this file and this file will fix your issues. Well, with this it's like, well, your issues can be so spread out that it's impossible to dedicate like a mod to fix all of these stuff. So we just basically let the program decide whether or not what your load order is and how to correctly patch it.
Need mods for your mods.
You need advanced mods to mod around your mods. Mods to your mod. So that's under Skyrim tools, dynamic video. You need to run textgen64.exe first, and this one should be whitelisted under my antivirus so it doesn't fucking crash. It looks like it hasn't. That's good. So it's going to scan my entire load order. You can output it to that. That's fine at 256 texture size at EC7. That is fine. You can go down to DXT. Cool. yeah, so we're gonna just start this. It's gonna analyze my load order. Processing. So it basically, this part of this program looks at all the textures in my game file for like the world space, groups them all together, this one big file. It's patched for basically the LOD that it's going to be running in the next program that actually generates them. So right now it's basically taking a room to a floor that's mods that are kind of like spread around, and it's clumping them all together so that when it gets ready to dump the quote unquote trash bin of the next program, it knows, you know, it has everything ready. Not and I haven't even gotten to the game yet. I've went in there once, and that was to simply generate some files that I would need before I even started modding. I have not been in since. And that was 2 days ago? Since it's just been installing. You gotta put a lot of faith into your modding abilities and understanding of your load order to be able to be like, I'm gonna go from 0 to like 260 something, and I'm gonna hop in, and there's gonna be issues at the start end. No major ones like, you know, crashing as soon as it's up and that kind of, or like walking out into the world and there's just large things missing, like texture load or something. Those are the least of my worries. I'm more worried about what's gonna happen with my computer. You mind lending me your 1660 Super? I need all the power I can get.
Nope.
Like, if I can't even run DRG with this, like Skyrim's already pretty bad, but like DRG is.
Yeah, but weren't you saying DRG is not optimized?
Just got CPU cooler. Also, I'd like to check my temps after this. Hear my computer start warning. Like, oh Jesus, here he goes again. It's like that the GTA. Oh shit.
Here we go again.
Computer just starts smoking. Fire department, help! I'm the one. I tried to launch my Skyrim and it's too many mods. My computer caught on fire. It's like I basically chained up my computer parts against the wall. I'm about to poke them with a tip of a I like the torture use. They have like the metal, certain sort of metal, like rod into a fire and let it heat up. Poke them with it. That's pretty much what I'm doing with the computer. I've got them all tied up, and my mods and everything are that stick, and I'm just getting it warmed up, and the parts are there just looking. Please don't. Mercy. And I'll be like, so you want to play DRG and hop in the drop pod with Andrew and you can throw flares everywhere? And it's like, no. Please don't. So now that I have the texture output, which has generated a texture folder, I need to basically turn this into a RAR file. Actually, I don't need a zip archive. I need a RAR. That is an archive. I can recycle. Or archive. I'm gonna call this texture. Going to make folder, call it data. Put it into the textgen archive. I'm basically creating a mod from this that I can install through the mod manager, be automated instead of manually installing it myself. So I need to create the, so it's data, textures, this is that. So open up this folder with an archive, drop the texture. Okay. archive. I'm just going to verify that is correct. This folder. Yep, so data, textures is those folders. Yes, okay, yes, that's correct. Data, texture. Okay, so now that's rated. Vortex. Let's throw this in. Did it. Install it. It's going to give me some errors. Put all these resources before text because now that is the complete. Yeah, this mod manager I think recognizes this. So now deploy again. So now all the textures for the LODs are now implemented, but now I need to actually generate the LODs that those textures will apply to. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay. Going to $64. Scan the load order. Gotta read the fucking map. Select generate on high. So this is gonna easily like 5 or 10 minutes. It's gonna open up a command prompt and start doing shit. This should run seamlessly because I have treat logs already through another mod, so it should just detect those. Be like, hey, cool, looks like you're using it correctly. So I'm just gonna keep it not runs. Yep, so now it's just Jesus Christ. And I can really tell that thing's cramping my CPU right now. What's my usage? Holy shit. It's using 100% of my CPU. Oh my god. It's using almost a gigabyte of memory. Yeah, when it starts going, using so much. After this is put in, I will probably run my bash patches, and then after those are done, I will run my automation mods that then implement their own patches of their own to allow these customizations to work. And then I think after that, I will run this program that basically optimizes like your graphic kind of like on a level, and it implements some cool features that aren't available anymore. And then after that is done, I will boot up the
And then maybe it will work.
and it will maybe work, hopefully, probably. And then after I boot into the game, I'm still not done yet. I need to go in, after I create my character, I need to go in and then use the in-game configuration menu to set up all the mods that are profile like or character specific. And then after I set all of those up, I can then finally start playing.
If it runs.
If it even works. Yes. Yeah, this is all assuming that processes I'm doing right now have all went seamlessly. and all the future patches I'm going to be implementing with my bash patch are going to work. That's all assuming.
That is not salvageable.
Okay, finally finished. 7 terms. There it is. My own. Create.
Jesus.